Hey everybody, Jay at LockNLube, and today we are talking about the LockNLube minigun. This takes all the performance of our LockNLube grease guns and puts it into a smaller package for 3-ounce grease tubes. So if you're not doing a lot of greasing or you don't have a lot of implements to grease, maybe you prefer the smaller tubes, this is a great option for you. So the barrel here holds your standard 3-ounce tube. The pistol grip here makes for nice, easy greasing. And then the hose assembly is going to be very similar to all of our LockNLube guns. We've got our inline hose swivel, in this case a 12-inch whip hose, and of course our LockNLube grease coupler. Now this inline hose swivel allows you to rotate the hose, position the coupler wherever you need it, without having to move the grease gun around. So those are the main features of our LockNLube mini grease gun. Hey everybody, Jay at LockNLube, and today we're going to load and prime our mini grease gun. So we have a 3-ounce grease tube here, and we've got our LockNLube gun here. First thing we're going to do is unscrew the barrel. We're going to pull out the follower here. On the minigun, the way to lock this out is actually with a twist. So there's a notch here it's going to be hard to see, but there's a little notch on the end of the rod. And so when you're pulling it out, you may have to twist this T-pull a little bit, wiggle it to get it all the way out. And then once you get it out, continue to twist, and those notches will no longer align with the notches in the bottom there, which allows it to stay out. Once that's out, you can put your tube in. Start by taking the plastic cap off the bottom. That end goes in first. The end with the foil stays on top. I'm going to pull the foil off. Put that in. What I found with these mini tubes is actually sometimes just pushing it in. There's not a lot of room for the air to move around. It's a tight fit. And so just pushing it in actually starts to push the grease up. So you may need to be a little bit slow as you work this thing in so you don't end up, sending the whole half the grease tube out before you even get the gun loaded. So I'm going to twist that in, work it in slowly. And then for the last bit here, I'm just going to use the head of the grease gun to finish pushing that in. And then I'm going to start to twist that in. I'm not going to go all the way in. I'm going to leave it backed off a little bit, which is going to give the air room to escape as we start to pump it and get it primed. Twist this until those notches line up, and then you can push the follower rod back in. There, I'm going to snug it up. I just felt the grease push up into the gun, so I think we're going to be pretty good here. I'm going to keep pumping. So you'll see it can take a number of pumps, and there we go. We've got the grease flowing out. I'm just using that plastic cap to kind of catch all the trash. It's a nice convenient way to do that. So now that we've got it loaded up, I'm going to finish kind of working that follower rod in, get the barrel screwed on as tight as I can, and then we are ready to go. We've got our mini grease gun all loaded up and primed.